Hey, how's it going? My name is Kaze, and welcome to my review of the Suros PDX-45, a pulse rifle here in Destiny. For those of you who are curious or who don't know, the gun is obtained by purchasing a weapon order for the Suros PDX-45 from the gunsmith who is located in the tower. This video will have 4 parts to it: the intro to the gun, how it performs in PvE, how it performs in PvP, and overall thoughts on the gun. Here in the introduction, I'm going to be visually showing you the perks that my specific gun has, and what you should be looking for, so feel free to pause the video if you want to know more about a specific perk, as you can see it on the screen. I would consider this roll to basically be perfect. Maybe I could get a couple other things on it, but for what it is, this gun is really amazing. You should be aiming for maximum stability and some kind of an aim assist perk, such as Hot Swap, Head Seeker, or Hidden Hand. I'd also like to note that this review applies to Hawksaw as well, since the two function almost 100% identically, and you should pick whichever gun you can get with a better roll. Let's start off with some PvE footage and see how the gun performs in PvE. This gun performs well enough in PvE, and it does a great job of dealing with medium health mobs due to the burst quality of it, but as with most pulse rifles, it feels kind of wasteful against smaller opponents. While the damage per magazine leaves something to be desired, the reload speed is actually really good, and it's fairly easy to get a pulse rifle loader on your armor, and therefore increase your reload speed. This gun makes quick work of majors and shielded targets due to the snappy response and the insane stability which will keep you on target. This gun shines on long fights due to how easy it is to stay on target, and while it's not my most ideal PvE weapon, since I'm partial to Smite of Moraine, it is still a great performer either way. With that said, let's move on to PvP. In terms of PvP, I have yet to find a weapon that can consistently beat this one. The near perfect stability, paired with Hidden Hand or any other aim assist perk for that matter, make this an absolute monster. While the rate of fire is a tad sluggish for the amount of damage it does per shot, it does make quick work of anybody unfortunate enough to find their way in your crosshairs. One magazine of this gun can, in theory, put down 3 Guardians with 1 extra burst left over for room for error. But in practice, I tend to reload between kills, just because of how quickly this gun can reload, especially with Pulse Rifle Loader. Even in situations with multiple enemies, I found myself being able to consistently hold off or even kill all of them. All in all, this is one of the best weapons you can obtain in PvP. Now let's move on to the overall summary of the weapon. Overall, this gun rewards timed aggression and is a great alternative to those who can't get their hands on a perfect roll Hawksaw, as I mentioned before. To save you some time, the only difference between this and a Hawksaw is the recoil pattern being a couple degrees different. There's also whichever rolls you can get on it. This gun is great in any situation, and it's kind of funny how easy it is to obtain it, all things considered. In PvE, I'd give this gun about an 8 out of 10. The only 2 downsides in terms of PvE are the amount of damage it deals per magazine and how quickly you can run out of ammo as a result. These are honestly minor flaws though, as it more than makes up for this in terms of raw damage per second. In PvP, I would give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. The only thing that would make this gun any better is if I could find some kind of a tier 3 stability perk on this exact same roll and give it perfect balance. The speed at which I'm able to kill other Guardians with a steady hand is very impressive and provides some fierce competition for opponents of all weapon types. One final note I should make is that if you would like to try to get a great roll like what I got, I would suggest buying the weapon order from the gunsmith as soon as you can and hold on to it until such a roll comes along. There's no penalty for not handing it in, and it re-rolls the perks every single week. Thank you for watching this weapon review, and I hope you found this video informative. If you feel like this video is helpful, you can return the favor by leaving me a like, a comment down below with a suggestion or request on other weapons you would like to see, or by subscribing to my channel for more content. Thank you so much and have a good day.